Okay, what? Oh, yeah, I had a crash on a boss fight. And I stopped the stream. Fine.
Yes.
Follow me now.
Use buffs.
Make your path mine.
Go fight.
Time to die!
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Ha! To battle!
Yes.
Gotta pass through it.
Blood shall come your death.
By the hell!
Should be fine, I got a lot of buffs. Oh, sure. They need to pass through fire. Nice.
Who's for a fight?
So
We've
we're
got
shift
this
done.
Here.
With buffs it's easier. Yesterday it was tougher, I didn't apply a single buff. But now it's 10 times better.
Yeah.
Let us loot. After this I need to clear the inventory. Gem sword. 26 to the 6. Plus 3 large. The Master's Scepter so I can open this shit, and we got the skull in the head. The problem I'm having right now is freaking inventory. Clear all of this goblins inside, we didn't.
Know that flee now while you can.
Go faster.
Take that! To take that!
I'm gonna kill orcs too. There's a statue. The master of the keep, I guess. Attempt to open back away. Save.
Do that.
It recognizes me, the master returns. Because I have a scepter. And this would be the second statue.
In ancient times, Guardian was created to protect Ilfarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of protection. May it guard you against the forces of darkness.
The second part of the ritual is complete. Each part of the ritual prepares you for what is to come. Our enemy wears many forms, but all of them are darkness.
Sorry, the fish.
Know that when you surround yourself with the power this ritual bestows, you can protect yourself from his reach. Keep this shield close in the dark places in which we walk.
Receive the Shining Shield special ability, which protects the party from massive cold and negative energy damage. It can be accessed through the drop down. Fine. To the top floor. Straight in front of sarcophagus. Wait. It's not a second. Giants. Of seasons. Let's get to the orcs. Yo. Once removed. Bonus feat, blind fight, and toughness. And where do I put it? It's not amulet, it's not ring. It's just a broken ring that gives bonus feats. Toughness is great on it. I received toughness just because it's in the inventory. Because I do not see it. Holy shit, I received it just because it's in the inventory. He's dead. It was the Temple of Seasons. Got 2 stitches so far. Site of the ritual purification. How do you know it's here? Place. What is this? Trial of Winter. Keep spawning at them. the locked door. What does the book says? Read it. What? He had no strength.
Follow me, now.
Spring. Well, the fights again.
Make your path mine.
Tormented. It's been long. More than 15 years. At least for me, it's more than 15 years. Nothing, the trial is done. Trial of summer now. Was late. Come on. Break your ass. Chandra. I just received the key. This is Act 2. This is the middle of the game. Seems like he only cares about me. Just go for me. Motherfucker. Fragments.
Yes.
I guess I can use fragments for my blade. Trial of Autumn.
Make your path.
By the hells!
Selves. Holy shit, they all attack me. Dead. Disgusting creatures. Believe it or not, I remember nothing from the main campaign. All I remember is Mask of Betrayer and some parts. The middle is statue of Purification. Just
In ancient times, the Guardian was created to protect Ilfarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of cleansing. May it burn away the darkness in your travels.
that's 3 out of 5 statues.
The third part of the ritual is complete. Feel the power of Ilfarn fill you, and see what it is you stand against. He knows. He knows what we are doing, but you have learned how to place the power of this ritual between you and him, like a barrier. And if he attempts to break it, he will only wound himself.
Receive the Cleansing Nova. Burns enemy undead and outsiders with fire damage, ritual links with a web of purity ritual ability. Cleansing Nova damages a foe caught in the area. Our web of purity of other targets within the same web suffer the effects of the Cleansing Nova. Can be accessed through the drop-down menu.
How can I help?
Okay.
too much to carry. I am certain. Yeah?
Best bucks. Two belts.
This is too much to carry. Yes. What is it?
Spell shield +3, spell resist 60. Identify by lens.
Yes.
I am certain.
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
Sentinel +2. +2 medium. Listen spot through seeing. First of all, my donation button is not working for like 6 months or so. I still haven't fixed that. That's the first thing. The second thing, I will try it once I'm done with what I play. And that's it. I believe the donation button only works for credit cards, not for regular debit cards. I need to fix that. I'm just waiting for Kid Lazy to do it. Step of defense. I guess it's not working. I'm quite sure it's not working because I haven't touched anything for 6 months. A link got deleted. So I guess it ain't working. What are the belts? Guiding light, immunity to death magic. Death magic disease, saving throws fortitude +5.
Yes.
She got
Something you want?
step.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Yes. What is it?
Everybody, follow me.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody,
I am
follow
certain.
me.
We got belts now. Absolutely everyone. And more of these bags of holding.
Yeah?
The way to go. Okay, all 4 chests. We got 3 statues. Let's see what's left. That's done. That's done. That's done. I don't know what to do with the song portal, so I need to go to the gem mines. It's the only thing remaining. Level 16 soon. 2 more statues. I'm gonna check the keep. I need to sell all the stuff. There's a lot of items. These are the mines.
The dust upon the floor stirs beneath your feet. What brings one of flesh and blood to this empire of spirits?
Looking for statues.
Has the Guardian returned then? I heard the whispers, but I did not believe. His echoes are strong in this place, and the tides of spirits ebb and flow, signifying little.
No, nothing of any guardian.
You do know of him if you seek the statues of purification. Though perhaps you know him by another name. The Guardian was once a man, a hero of Ilfard in days long gone. He saw more clearly than most. He saw the threats that might destroy all we had built, and he sacrificed everything that our empire might live. A creature of magic he became, and an extension of the very weave. Our enemies, the men of Netheril, feared to face him, so they turned their eyes to weaker prey. By the Guardian's sacrifice, Ilvan was saved. We thought the weave eternal, an endless font of life from which the Guardian might draw. In this, we were wrong. The weave failed, and the Guardian faced a choice. Allow himself to die and leave Ilfan undefended, or draw his life from another source. For the sake of his people, the Guardian turned to the weave's dark twin, and thus he became a creature of shadow.
You're saying the King of Shadows is not evil.
I am merely a historian, and my judgments are of little consequence. Speak to others who knew him if you wish to answer that question for yourself. Their spirits linger here still. So our leaders also believed. They devised the ritual of purification that we might weaken the Guardian. The words are recorded upon 5 statues. One such statue is here. And the statue lies within the stone communion tree, a blending of arboreal and terrestrial. It symbolized the union of Ilfan's dwarven and elven peoples. Opening the tree requires similar unity. 3 elves and 3 dwarves of Ilfan spaced equally around its trunk. Without these 6, the tree will remain closed to you. The spirits of Ilfan dwell here. Elves and dwarves who were bound closely to the Guardian and the man he was in life. His memory hangs heavy on their souls. If you gather these spirits to you, then the tree shall open to reveal what it cradles within. No, I am not like them. They are bound here against their wills, but I have chosen to guard these scrolls. It is not so simple. Just as the Guardian has fallen into shadow, so have those who were tied to him. Their torment has spawned a legion of foul undead, manifestations of their pain and sorrow. Destroy these undead, and I believe their spirits would reappear, for a time at least. Yes, but there is more. More that is my doing, I'm afraid. If you intend to bring spirits to the communion tree, you must undo the wards on the walls of these ruins, the ghost lights, which keep the spirits at bay. They are the wards designed to shelter and trap the spirits within these ruins so they cannot spread their taint beyond this place. To your eyes, the ghost lights glow with a blue light, but to the spirits of my people, the glow is like that of the sun, a searing light that they cannot approach. As long as the ghost lights burn, the spirits cannot reach the tree. The touch of the living is enough. When they are touched by one that lives, they will go out. And once they are extinguished, the spirits may pass.
Robbie, what's up, Robbie?
My knowledge is yours. The memories of our empire are painful ones. Even to speak of it now is difficult. At times I wonder if perhaps my memories of Ilfan are a dream. But always, the books here center my thoughts and remind me of the truth of what once was. I know not the name of the lands that surround us now, but once, long ago, it was a unified empire, lands that welcomed humans and dwarves within its borders. Together, these people achieved a strength seldom seen in those times. But as all empires have a beginning, the end must come as well. Perhaps we erred in seeking to prevent that end. But it is difficult to simply let something one loves die without fighting to protect it. We had enemies, as all empires do. The orc tribes of the north plagued our borders. But our greatest enemies were the humans of Netheril, who took the magics that we had shared with them and built an empire of their own. But their empire grew so swiftly and wild. The people of Ilfan had grown slowly and carefully, like a garden, but the humans of Netheril had little patience for such things. As they tasted power, they hungered for more. We meant no harm in sharing our knowledge. We had assumed that it would be used as we used it, carefully, responsibly. The Netherese were like children, playing with the land and the skies as if they were toys for their amusement. The art is not meant for such things, and terrible are the consequences of abusing such power. But the fall of our empire came not from them. The darkness that came upon us had another source.
I didn't give up on something that I didn't even start. I'll start it once I'm done with Neverwinter, don't wanna mix.
Yes, when the Guardian turned to the Shadow Weave, our empire crumbled. Our trees withered, their lives drained to feed his. Our people simply waned. Dwarves set down their tools and stared numbly as their forges went cold. Elves lay down in their forests, motionless for days and weeks as the wild things grew and smothered them. A few of us fled to the outer reaches of Iltharn, where the Guardian's shadow was still weak. There we plotted to end him.
What was the Guardian like?
Understand this. The Guardian was an embodiment of the Weave with a singular purpose. That purpose was to preserve Iltharn and to destroy its enemies should they attack.
But he was a man.
A ritual was devised to create the Guardian. It was meant to obliterate the man he was, leaving only his resolve to defend our nation. This was his sacrifice. Whether anything remained of the man I knew, I cannot say.
So how did the wheel fail?
At the time, we did not know. Even now, I have only scraps of truth, gleaned from hapless visitors to this place in the early years of my undeath. As far as I know, the fault lies with the Netherese mage, Karsus. He tried to take control of the Weave to become the new god of magic. This was madness, and he failed, of course. But in failing, he slew the goddess of magic. She was reborn moments later, but in that instant, all magic failed. That was the end for Netheril's floating cities, and it should have been the end for our Guardian as well. Yes, and in so doing he doomed that which he sought to protect.
How did your people fight the King of Shadows?
3 times we tried to end him, and only on the 3rd attempt did we partially succeed.
What happened? What 3 times?
We turned first to the Silken Sisters, 6 spells words of tremendous power. Even the Netheril feared them, and we thought that they must prevail against the Guardian. Their fate was too terrible for words. Suffice to say that they failed.
On the 2nd attempt?
Then did the priest Ananias devise the ritual of purification by which we might weaken the Guardian. A great gathering of wizards and priests assembled to confront the Guardian. I was but a minor power in that host, but I remember those last hours well. We spoke the ritual, and it functioned as Ananias had hoped. No, we were not entirely united in purpose.
3rd attempt?
Regrettably, that victory is not recorded in these scrolls, nor was I a witness. At least one such witness still walks these halls, I believe. You might ask him if you can ease his torment for a time.
That was a long conversation. Who the fuck is gonna put all of this? Look at space.
Yes.
Let's go. Yes.
Yes. What is it?
I'll take
Here comes disease. That's a huge earth elemental. Oh, fuck. What's that? Challenging.
Let's get him.
Disgusting, they can't pass. Right here.
Let's get them.
I think we've had enough of this one.
Fucking thing is so big it cannot press. Cleansing Nova, I think it was. Destroys up there. It's There's enemies nearby.
Is it done then? Has the fool ended himself? Or did the ritual fail entirely?
This shade is cycling through events of the past, and perhaps has been ever since its death. I cannot say this for certain, but it is likely the one he is speaking of is the one who became the Guardian.
Who are you?
I am Master Isam, a wizard and tutor of wizards. I thought perhaps you sought me because I trained him. They all want to know about him. What a waste. I tutored that boy for 20 years, and what does he do? Offers himself up to become some mindless monstrosity. Lets them destroy his very self. All that he could have been. A waste, I say.
Try to stop him.
Yes, I tried. But I hadn't been his master in 10 years. Not long for an elf, but half an eternity for a human. I simply didn't understand. He was always the patriot. Sacrifices must be made for the good of all. Ilfan is a great nation, and preserving it is our responsibility. Well, I say this. Let the weak and the worthless make the sacrifices. That boy had a mind in his bone cage. He might have advanced the study of magic. but instead he threw it all away for love of country. Gifted, I suppose, for a human. Bah, yes, he was gifted by the hells. A quick mind, a sharp wit, a noble spirit. Have you ever noticed, I wonder, how those who have everything are always the quickest to throw it all away? I heard how it ended for him, lying there screaming for near 100 days with that fool girl at his bedside, as the weave slowly burned away what was left of him, bit by bit. But he got his wish, didn't he? Lost himself and became the guardian. All that he was, all gone.
Will you come with me?
Yes, I suppose I will follow.
That just without traps.
Yes.
Here,
Time to put these weapons
those
to
bones.
use.
Ostron, hello, people, hello to everyone again. I speak way too much, conserving my energy because it's freaking 40 degrees and I can barely breathe. Skeletal blocks. If I clear them out, then I'll go. Yes.
To battle!
That thing is OP, by the way. Extremely OP. And more of them are coming.
I can do this.
Just cleansing Nova. It deals a lot of damage to undead. should be fine, that buffs there, everything. But are you frightened, son?
Let's get them.
What are you doing? Man, I triggered 2 of them. That was a heavy thing.
Illithid, Mind Flayer's slave.
Hey, come on, don't get bugged. Shell bottom. Just sucks I used every spell there is.
Through blood shall come your death.
Let's get him.
Let's get them.
I think spirit comes out of them. It does.
Who approaches us, sisters? Does it look on us? Does it pity us?
Make it leave us, sisters. Of voices we hear plenty.
Are you one or many?
We were the Silken Sisters, the pride of Olenthodar. Sword and spell we wielded, 6 we were, but now are 1. 6 we were, and now but 1.
You for the King of Shadows?
It wants our tale. Will it free us? Will it kill us? Yes, a bargain, a story told, exchanged for peace. An end we crave, an end for true.
Know that I do not believe it possible to destroy these spirits. They are bound to the King of Shadows, and as long as he exists, they shall as well.
Does it know the Guardian? Does it know how the Guardian fell into shadow? We were the first sent against him. Sharpened swords, sharpened spells, went into the forest where he was strong. Went in 6, came out 1. Went in 6, came out 1.
He combined into one.
He spied us in the wood. He fell upon us, drained our lives, and left our spirits naked, helpless. Left our souls screaming in the dark. But that wasn't all, was it, sisters? No, he was angry. He wasn't finished with us. Not yet. He scoured us bare, made us shadow. He can work shadow, shape it as he wills. He worked us like clay, like white, hot steel. 6 blades, hammered into 1.
I know it's not working for 6 months. I don't know what went wrong with my PayPal, and since then I didn't fix donation button at all. The other thing, the bit card is not the same as credit card. On the bit card, you can't go in minus. On credit card, you can go in minus. Okay, that's the main difference between the bit and credit card. I got it for credit cards, but not for the bit cards. Because when you go with a credit card, it arrives directly on my bank account. When you go with the bit card, it needs to pass through a PayPal, alright? And then I can bring money on my bank account through a PayPal. So credit cards are better when you want a direct deposit. And debit cards if you use those, as I call them, second-hand services like PayPal, because all of them basically they're scammers. Alright, if it doesn't, same goes not only for donation, for everything. Same goes for every kind of money you can get on your account. The best way to do it is directly on your IBAN, on your account from the bank you are from. But you can't do it with debit cards. You can only do it with credit cards. That's the main difference. You had 30C, I had 40C, Rabbi. Today was the hottest day by far. It is a waste because you always pay interest when you use them. Okay. For example, now you wanna go with like, I don't know, $5 donation towards everything. Okay, from shelters to I don't know what. And if it goes through PayPal, when you go with 5, they receive like, I don't know, 4.5, 4.7, depends on transaction. All right. And then when you wanna collect the money and to transfer it to your bank account, that PayPal takes $4 to $10 per transaction, depends on the country you are. All right. And then your bank takes, depends on the country you are and from the bank, either 2% or flat 3% or 1% per transaction, or they get like, I don't know, 3 to 5 to $10 per month for the card. So, in other terms, when you receive like $5, all right, only $5, let's say, as a donation, yours is, when all is said and done, $1 from $5. That's how it goes. Now it depends from country to country. So sometimes, if you are in some other country, it might be $2, $3, $1. It doesn't matter. But at the end, they earn, you do not. The only way you can earn is with direct deposits from credit cards, and that's it. The entire story behind everything. It's all one big fraud. Banks win at the end. No one else. It's the system, man. The fucking system. It was meant to take money away from you.
Kill him for us. Show him justice. Show him pain.
And that's why I did not fix my donation button. I don't want to fix my donation button. One of many reasons. I would do it like 6 months ago. Okay, and I would say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And 6 months passed. I don't have a need to do it. Okay, first of all, I don't need money. Second of all, it's a problem. And the third, I don't want to give them money. Okay? I don't want those freaking banks to earn from me. When I find a solution to make the direct deposits, then I'll make donation button available. I only found one, but it's for credit cards. Everything that's connected with Twitch works. Bits work. Subscribe works. I don't know what else is there. I really don't know. I made it like 2 years ago. I haven't changed a fucking thing since then. But I know it works. And Twitch takes away, I think, 50% of everything. No matter if it's bits, subscribes, it's fucking 50%. Then there's the USA tax from 30%. So if you earn like, I don't know, $200, then you get 100. And then America takes away 30% because Twitch is theirs, I think. That leaves you with $70. And then it arrives on your bank. And you pay like $5 to $10 monthly to a bank. So when it says you earned 200, you actually earned $65. Am I clear now? That's not, I'm not saying only for me, that's for every streamer. No matter what you think, you know, and you say someone earns a lot of money. He earned like, I don't know, 1,000 today. He didn't. He earned 500. And then America takes away 30% from 500. That's like, what, $300? And then the bank takes away 10, 15. So basically, instead of $1,000, he's got 275. That's it. That's the calculation. Everything is a ripoff. I just need to fix my donation button, okay, but that's about it. But everything else is a ripoff. Now, who would tell you like I'm telling you, okay? No one. But I'm telling you right now, do not fucking waste. Until I fix that shit, do not waste. Because you give more to them than you give to a streamer. Same goes with those like shelters and similar shit. You wanna like donate to a shelter. You wanna do a thing like that, go directly. Direct bank deposit. Don't go through PayPal, don't go through that bullshit, okay? They're all freaking frauds. And they take way too much. They do not care, alright, if it's for a dog shelter, a cat shelter, whatever. They only care about putting money in their pockets, nothing else. So when you donate like, I don't know, $100 for a dog shelter, let's say, those dogs won't even receive 50 at the end. Till the money arrives to them. You fucking make a direct deposit on a bank account. That's the only way. Then only bank will take $3, $5, and like 95 will go for the shelter. That's how it works. Yeah, I got Patreon too. I completely forgot about that. Patreon, for example, takes the least out of them all. For example, how lazy am I? Okay, I became a partner with Twitch a long time ago, but with YouTube even a longer time ago. And they gave me same like subscribe button on Twitch, on YouTube. On YouTube, it's called... How was it called? God damn it! Followers. Yeah, it's counter on YouTube. Let me see. The monetization. It's called membership. This shit here, membership. I still haven't turned on my membership on YouTube channel. I had the option to do it for like, I don't know, 2 years almost. And it works the same as Twitch works. They give you more though. When you subscribe on Twitch, like for $5, streamer gets 2.4, Twitch gets 2.6. On YouTube, streamer gets 3, YouTube gets 2. and it's called membership. Same shit as subscribe on Twitch. I have that thing for like 2 years now. I still haven't had a membership button on my YouTube channel. It's not like it's 5 minutes of work. Literally 5 minutes of work. I still haven't done it. For 2 years.
Here we came, by roads unknown. This place is strong with his contagion. Strong with his reek!
Heard only 3 voices. Where are the other 3?
When 6 were joined, some voices were lost. Mouths sealed, minds pulped. 3 remain.
You just left you wonder.
Here we came, by roads unknown. This place is strong with his contagion. Strong with his reek!
If I learned something in my life in the previous 5 years or so, is how banks operate. Okay, and how much money they take, especially when you go through those second party bullshit to send or receive money or to buy stuff. PayPal, Skrill, all of that garbage, okay? They all take huge fucking percentage, then your bank takes percentage, then you lose money on currency transactions and all. It's amazing how much they take away. It's fucking amazing. It was made to take away money from you.
The communion tree? Then it seeks to combat him. Come, sisters, its hopes align with ours. Let us follow.
I really detest and I hate talking about banks because it's making me fucking crazy. I bloody hate them all, no matter the bank, no matter the owner. Same goes, for example, for states, okay? The country you live in. If you have an illusion that you have a national bank, you do not. Every national bank in the world is only called national bank. It's not national, it's not from the state you live in, it's freaking private. Better to say it's a private ownership and the name is just national. But there is only one owner, and it's not the state you live in.
Yes.
Not a single bank in this world is national. Maybe 1 or 2. What was it? North Korea? Belarus. Those 2, they got national banks. The rest of the world do not. It's all private.
Yes.
It's just an illusion. They're not national, they're freaking private.
Follow me, now.
Gem of Sea. And those same banks, private banks, that they call national banks, they're stronger than all the military in the world. They own militaries, all militaries. They own. Every corporation, every fucking thing that exists on the world is owned by 10 to 13 richest banks in the world. They own media. for a construct. They own bloody everything. And we live in an illusion. We live a freaking fairy tale.
How can I help?
Is it a light warhammer?
Yes. What is it? This is too much to carry.
Unidentified.
I cannot move while I am overburdened. Yes.
Yes. What is it?
Hammer of the Lost Empire. I hope it's light. Medium martial. Flat warhammer. It's not light, but it's +3 with +2 to strength with fire.
Yes.
And I got Forge Fire. It's +2, 1d4. This is light hammer. And this thing is a freaking warhammer. (17, 12, 7, 18, 13, 8). Because I got proficiency. 1, 8 plus 11, 1, 4 plus 5, 19, 20, 23. They both got fire damage, 1d6. Because I got proficiencies, a light is better, but this is a better hammer for sure. I just need proficiency in it. Too bad it's a war hammer, not a light hammer. It's fucking great. Way too good. The affects, and it's for people to accept the effect or not. I can't make anyone accept the things how they stand and how they are. I just get pissed off by knowing it's happening, nothing else. But it's the truth. That's the world we live in. Freaking lie.
Everybody, follow me!
Double trapped and locked for 7 gold. Come on. Let's wait for a minute or so. Traps. Dragon Age Inquisition? Yeah, I did. I did 6 years ago. I know because I played when I met my wife. I used to play Legend of Grimrock 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition. That's how I know it was 6 years ago. I was playing those two games. I wasn't streaming back then. I didn't have a YouTube channel. I made a YouTube channel on September 2017, and by September 2019 I only had around, you can say 50 videos or so. Very, very low amount of videos. So I started uploading videos often, every day, since 2019. So you can say I'm having
Can't move. Carrying too much
YouTube
stuff.
channel since 2019. Same goes for Twitch. I started streaming on 2017, early 2017, but I wasn't streaming every day. It was, I don't know, maybe 10 hours in total per week. No regular streams, and regular streams came from 2018, 2019 on Twitch and YouTube. You can call it from 2019. I know how it was, okay, because I remember when I met my wife, I played Legend of Grimrock, Dragon Age Inquisition, and Hearthstone just came out. Those first basic cards, okay. I used to play Hearthstone also before. Umber Hulk, truly horrid. Umber Hulk.
Follow me, now.
That's what I was playing 6 years ago.
Something you want?
Yes.
Doric, forward.
Follow me.
No, it made him confused. He's gonna slaughter us. Run now. Run, he's mad.
Troll kissing orc.
Let confusion stop. She doesn't mind, no. Sometimes, once, twice a month, but that's it. My cats complain more than my wife about games. You don't know how it is when I wake up. Hey, a ghost light. I need to extinguish them all. Yeah, all 10 of them. When I wake up, it's a freaking disaster. And for example, I can't start streaming, or I can't even think about making videos for YouTube. First, I need to feed the cats, feed my wife, okay, because she acts like a pet too. Those are the things I usually do first before starting streaming or recording. And when they all eat, okay, when they're all full, then no one is harassing me for the next 6 to 8 hours. And that's when I stream or when I make videos.
Yes.
Yeah, she's good. She knows it. I don't need to pray, she knows it.
I am certain.
Family armor. 4+1 immunity to mind effect spells, acid fire.
Do I live?
No spirit, you do not.
I thought not. You know why? No pain. Never fought a battle and came out feeling, well, feeling like this. Like nothing.
Who are you?
Thunderbelly they call me, the Iron Arm of Dardath. First dwarf over the walls at Sunstone.
She passed a few times, okay, but you can only spot her ass. Because you see the camera, how I sit down. Her head would come over here somewhere. So... there must be a story behind that.
Ha! The name's on account of my appetite, see? Got it from the boys on the field of Delambir. Here I was, smiting trolls left and right, and my belly's growling louder than me, on account of no breakfast. Good days those were.
How did you die?
Not a subtle sort, are you? No, don't trouble yourself. I died in the battle. The last battle, when all that remained of Ilfarn went out to meet the Guardian. They say we won, walled him up in some plane of shadow, but I don't call that a victory. Victory's when I swing my axe and split my foreman's skull. That was no victory, even for the worm.
They send him nudes. Like come on, it's 21st century, people. Nudes are like something new, yeah. You can go on a freaking Instagram, every second whore has a naked ass. At least 1,000 pictures and videos of her naked ass only on Instagram. Where are the other social media, than regular media, than TV shows, movies? I don't know, that fucking... Who gives a shit about this or a tit anymore? You can watch it and look it everywhere. I'm fucking sick of it. Like it freaking matters. Yeah, even on Twitch, yeah. I heard. I never watched Twitch, but I heard.
I sure as steel, all the host of Dardath, 1,000 banners, and iron everywhere, shining as far as I could see. And me at the head of it all, beside old Grizzlebeard and Lady Crowspite. Above it all, that crystal worm. Gods, but he was big. Where he came from, who can tell? but he'd come to put an end to the Guardian. And that was enough for the likes of us. Good thing we had him, too. He fought even tougher than he looked. Managed to distract the Guardian while the wizards did their work. Ended bad for him, though. The Guardian did for him, like he did for all of us. We saw him fall, just dropped out of the sky, all shining, like he was carved from diamond. The wizards weren't ready yet, so they sent us in next. Last I remember, the whole host of Dardath was marching forward, me and a few others at their head. Then, all around us, these little shadows, they were everywhere. Hundreds of them, and one of them, he was just there, in front of me, all of a sudden, so close, and he reaches for me, and
you ended up here. No, for fucking real, like, who cares about nudity anymore? It's everywhere. We got 1 million bitches that spam nude photographs on freaking social media. Like, this world has gone to shit a long time ago. Videos of my cats, YouTube, went to it more. That depends on my wife, not on me. If she records more, I'll add more. After all, she's using the Instagram channel. You can check the Instagram channel if you want to see the cats. It was Feline Family of 8, now it's Feline Family of 10, the name of the channel. Profile on Instagram. It's only cats, nothing else.
not at first. I think I would have gone with the others. I could feel them, you know. Feel them drifting off, going somewhere. But not me. I made an oath.
Yeah, like that. On YouTube, I don't know. Wala ka tama like something.
It was before the battle. Swore I wouldn't come home till the Guardian was slain. We all said the words, but I meant them.
So we win a battle.
They beat him, those wizards did. They trapped the Guardian. I don't know how I know that, but I know.
I need your help. I want to fight King of Shadows.
Aye, whatever you need. Thunderbelly's your dwarf.
He's off to the tree. I'm talking way too much and I'm playing way too little.
Follow me.
Why is this shit here at all? There's something hidden. Fucking moron, don't trigger it. What is this? I don't know.
By the hells!
Well, look who showed up.
Time to die!
Thank you, fucker.
By the hells!
Spirit. Where the fuck are you going?
How can I help?
How much spirits do I need? 6. I got 3. This is 4.
I can smell you, plunderer. I can taste your steel and hear the rustle of the hundreds you've slain, swirling and fading in your wake.
Can you see me as well?
That I can't. My eyes he took. My eyes and my name, my future and my past. Names? You won't find names in this place, plunderer. Only questions. He's drained us all of names just like we took his.
Talking about a guardian.
Yes, our guardian. I wonder, have you asked yourself the question yet? Have you seen past the ramblings of priests, past the sobs and sighs of broken minds, and spied the real conundrum?
That which the guardian was created to protect, he ultimately destroyed.
Yes. Think of him, the perfect protector. They stripped him of his name, so he had no pride. They stripped him of his self, so he had no ambition. His purpose was as pure as it was simple, to protect his nation and destroy its enemies. He wasn't flawed, he was perfect. Yet still, he was our doom.
Destroyed you because the shadow weave corrupted you.
No, that isn't the reason at all. The Guardian turned to the Shadow Weave to further his purpose, only to keep himself alive that he might protect his nation. There's a dirty little secret, one the others won't tell you. We struck first. We never bothered to learn the Guardian's intentions.
So what were his intentions?
Who can say? The blood-drunk elf girl swooped in before we could ask, before we could think. Yes, the Guardian's nature had changed, but what did that mean? What did he want? Revenge? Did he want his life back? Did he simply want to feed? We didn't even try to find out. As for me, I don't think his motives had changed at all. Nor have they ever.
I think he's still trying to defend Ilfar.
Perhaps. Or, lacking an Ilfan to defend, he is simply trying to destroy her enemies, wherever he perceives them to be.
Or perhaps it is merely the ramblings of a shattered and nameless mind. Make of it what you will. For my part, I will follow you and say no more.
See what the golem left. Iron golem fragments. Okay.
This is too much to follow me.
Wait until extinguish all lights.
Follow me, now.
Crossfire, yes.
Three of them frightened. Come on, expire.
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
He burns. He screams. Someone must stop this. Why will no one listen?
Who are you, Spirit?
Spirit? Is this another of the dwarf's ploys? I warn you, he won't be rid of me this time. For 10 days have I sat vigil with the Guardian, as they call him now. His pain has only worsened, when Anais promised it would ease.
Who's an ass?
Who is... Do you mock me? Or is the dwarf afraid to face me? He knows he has done an evil thing. He may talk all he likes of patriotism, of sacrifices for our nation. A century of peace is not worth such suffering. How can we call ourselves civilized when we ask a good man to endure such pain? To become some unfeeling thing. The weave fills him. It boils in his every vein, day and night, 10 day after 10 day. Is it not enough that he must sacrifice his very self?
What would you suggest?
End this, now! If enough of us come together, demand that Aeneas release him from the ritual, end his pain. It isn't too late. It can't be.
events you speak of, they occurred long ago.
I don't understand. I've just come from the temple. I can hear his screams, feel the warmth of his hands. We can still save him. I'm certain.
Such reminders will be forgotten. There is nothing that can be done. The past surrounds them like a cage, and there is no key that will free them. Come, let us take this shade to the communion tree. There, perhaps, she will do more to help the one she loved than she does here.
Come with you? Very well, I will. I will follow. Yes.
Threat. Lights to extinguish. That fights again.
Make your path mine.
King's Gift. +2. 24. Large. Keen with slow on the feet. Spirit.
Blood shall come your death.
Frightened, I think, yeah. Bugs.
Let's get them.
What is happening? Red rate. Very difficult.
I've got them spotted. Here.
That is within my power.
Give me a moment, and this will all be over.
What have I summoned now? room. What is this? There's a spirit in that room.
Yes.
I cannot move while I am
Too much to carry.
Yes.
Ball strength will fix that. So
What is
can
it?
actually move.
All done. How can I help?
And the belt. It's like you don't get a single belt for like 25, 30 hours in the game. Now I got 5 belts following this battle.
You must pardon me, friend. It was not my custom in life to greet visitors with swarms of undead. I am called Ananias.
And you're aware that you're dead.
Oh yes, such is my punishment, to languish here until the gods see fit to set me free. But I suffer it gladly. My crimes saved a nation. I created the Guardian, you see. Yes, me, a silly fat dwarf. I created him, later tried to destroy him, and I would do it all again. I make no apologies.
So what of a man who became the Guardian?
A great man, a patriot. Can you imagine such a sacrifice? He didn't simply give up his life. He offered up his very self for his people.
So you tried to destroy the Guardian?
After his corruption, yes. We tried twice to destroy him. Well, I'm told they tried again afterward, but by then, I was dead. First, we sent the Silken Sisters against him. Silly and foolish, those elf girls, but brave too. I warned them not to strike the Guardian. I counseled our leaders to withdraw, to pull all our folk from the Heartland, and to regroup, to make a plan. The sisters were destroyed. Then our leaders turned to me, and I devised the ritual, the very ritual of purification which you seek to complete.
How does the ritual work?
In many ways, it attempts to reverse the processes that created the Guardian, to the extent that such a thing can be done. In truth, it merely allows one to weaken him. A fire burns wood to ash. The process can never truly be reversed. And so it is with the Guardian. He is utterly and irreversibly changed. We failed. The ritual functioned as expected, but there was dissent amongst us. Some of the wizards, old friends of his, refused to strike. They tried to reason with the Guardian instead. As friends, and arrogant ones at that, they believed that their council could change him where the power of Ilfarn could not.
So what happened?
Nothing more than could be expected. The Guardian was no longer a man, no matter what his friends believed. We were divided, and the Guardians slew us, drained our lives, everyone. And with us perished the might of Ilfarn.
So the Guardian, the King of Shadows, this is all your fault?
Indeed, the fault is mine, if it makes you feel any better. I have been trapped in this foul undeath for more centuries than I dare to count, and I will likely remain here for many more. It's not a pleasant fate, but I would gladly endure my torments 100-fold before I took back the decisions I made. I understand your anger, and I am sorry for your loss. but I do not regret what I did, nor would I ever. The consequences. Thousands of innocent people protected from the wrath of Netheril, an enclave of culture and tolerance preserved against a canvas of hate and war. No, I do not regret the consequences. The Guardian saved my people. A man can act for good purpose or for ill, but he cannot predict every consequence. Walk down one street instead of another, and you might doom someone to die. But you are a fool if you blame yourself for this. The Guardian was conceived with noble purpose. I foresaw no evil in his birth. My conscience is clear.
You helped open a communion tree?
Aha, then you seek to combat the Guardian. Of course I will help you. Lead on, and I will follow.
How many do we got? We need 5 or 6.
Yes.
What's with all the lights? Snuffed. I don't know if we're done though.
Yes. What is it?
They can't pass because I need to lift all of this. That's disgusting. Just don't get stuck. Are you shitting me? I need to manually trigger everyone towards the tree. You're not real. Can you just go on your own? Why do you go down now? Huh? Fuck are you doing? They will not advance past the magical ghost lights. Touching a ghost light turns it on or off. Yo, this is so fucking stupid. I can't believe what I'm doing. I get it, what needs to be done, but this is disgusting. So now I need to count them all. Let's say that's the first one. Elf. She shouldn't be going down now. Yeah. Sure. The fuck you turn back? Who told me to turn? Hey! Let me see you turn back now. Let me see where you're gonna go now. Get over there. Fuck, I need to manually trigger everyone. Fuck. Let's go from this side. Spirit. Disgusting. Come on. See where she goes. Another one. Fuck. Get back. Shit. Yeah. Two more. sucks they're not shown on the map. That's one. I need another one.
I cannot move while I am
This is too much to
overburdened.
carry.
Carrying too much stuff.
Where's the last one?
Make your path mine.
I am certain.
That's so lazy. Where's another one? I think I need one more elf. Fuck are you? There you are. Want him to go through here. So where he goes. Stand by him. Okay, we got all 6.
In ancient times, Guardian was created to protect Ilfarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of communion. May its soothing light comfort you on your travels.
The fourth part of the ritual is complete. Focus your will upon the statue. Know that though the King of Shadows may wound you countless times, you have the power to undo the damage he does to you, or to others.
Ritual of Purification. Receive the Soothing Light special ability, grants regen abilities, removes negative levels from a single character. That's epic, that's great. I guess off we go, nothing else.
You have returned a measure of peace to this place. For that I am grateful. My fellow spirits were in torment, and their pain found expression in the foul creatures that walk these halls. Thanks to you, their torment has abated, if only for a time. Should you defeat the Guardian, I believe that peace will settle over this place at last. Rest will be bittersweet for me. My undeath will end, but my books will crumble even as my body turns to dust.
What are all these books?
They are the last remaining lore of ancient Ilvan. In life I tended to them, sheltered them, and even in death I could not allow them to crumble as Ilvan did. Many came to this place in search of knowledge, and I was able to guide them. Those days are gone, but my purpose still burns true.
Are there any books you could share with me?
Here, take these tomes. I had nearly completed them at the time of my death. They hold much of the days of Ilfan within them.
Thank you.
They are as much of my memory as I can scribe to words, and it is a vain hope, but perhaps the lessons of our fall may help prevent another.
Well, one more statue, we got 5. Oh, I got a level. Fuck, where I was looking at. Let's go. I believe I can finally become a Hellfire Warlock. With a Hellfire Blast. New invocations. Increase damage with Eldritch Blast. Resist to fire. Summon Batezu. Can randomly summon a powerful devil from the 9 hells to fight for the party. Control of Batezu lasts for a number of rounds equal to 1d8 plus the Hellfire Warlock class level. Plus Charisma bonus included. Hellfire Shield. Let's go with a Hellfire. Hey, that Charisma. What is the Charisma?